Y'all Technical File Podcast. It's your boy Abdi here
Yeah.
with Mr.
King Testify, baby. Young bass god in this motherfucker, man.
And today we have uh, a new guest. Hopefully gonna be on for a while. Miles Houston. Miles, you want to tell people about yourself a little bit?
Yes, sir. My name is first name Miles, last name Houston. I hail from Southern California, currently living in the IE. You know what time it is. You already know what day it is. It's Laker Nation out here, but I'm gonna try to keep my biases out of it. You know.
No. Go ahead. Talk your shit. Talk your shit. What's it
Well, you
called? You said
know, we on
IE.
the
Is that
way to the
Inglewood?
chills. We on the way.
Huh?
That is the Inland Empire. Inland Empire is the neighboring largest area right next to Los Angeles. So I live in the biggest county in the United States, San Bernardino County. Shout out to the 909. So that's where I'm hailing.
So
Yes,
he's seen
sir.
it all. He's seen it all. How you been though, man? I haven't talked to you or seen you in a minute, bro. Since what? Like it's been what?
It
3 years? 4 years now?
We're old as shit.
it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a cool minute, but life's been good. Life's been great.
How you
Been
holding up?
learning. About as good as I can be in this pandemic. Shit,
Yeah.
just
Staying
about as good as
safe.
anybody can be. I'm healthy. I'm healthy. I'm breathing. I can't complain. God's been
All
good.
that matters.
That's my guy. We're happy to have you. We're happy to have you on the show today. I hope you're on the show for a lot more episodes. But we're gonna kick off and start with the NBA roundup today. We got a little game that we're gonna play later on called Agree or Disagree. Well, it's not a game, but it's a little thing that we, you know what I'm saying, um, have decided to talk about from the draft classes from 95 to 2019. But yeah, we'll get to that. But first, we're going to talk NBA Roundup. A lot of teams have started full team practices, and I personally want to know who you guys think the sleeper team is, who you guys think that team, that quote unquote Cinderella team is. Johannes, you want to go first?
Yeah, man. I mean, you know where I'm going with this, baby.
Of course.
My Clippers and my Celtics are not a Cinderella team. They're the best teams in the league. We're gonna see that. We're gonna see that going into July and August. But my sleeper team, my Cinderella team, is the Philadelphia 76ers. With Ben Simmons. What the hell are you laughing at? What you laughing at, man?
Listen. Go
Listen,
ahead.
I'm gonna tell you why. No, listen, because now Ben Simmons, 6'10", point forward, is now a power forward. That gives your boy Milton, that starting point guard role and a shooting point guard. You know what I'm saying? That will spread the floor. That won't create a big issue between Embiid and Simmons. You got Horford off the bench. You got everybody nice and healthy, man. I'm telling you right now, their smallest player on the lineup is 6'5", bro. The tallest guy on the Boston Celtics starting five is 6'8".
All right.
You feel me?
Yep.
If they can get it right, all they gotta do is stop Giannis, in my opinion. If they get it right, they're gonna blow by Boston.
I honestly think any team in the NBA can stop the Bucks, but that's a whole nother segment.
Oh no, they had Miami Heat can. Bam in the bio.
Yeah, that's a whole nother segment.
That's a whole nother segment. But hey man, I'm telling you right now, man, shout out to Brett Brown, South Portland native, from the same town I was born and raised in, so hey man, Philly.
So Johannes has the Sixers as the sleeper team. Miles, talk to us, bro. Who you got?
So the
You got
way
a
I
couple
do this,
teams, or you
guys,
got one team?
I broke it up by conference. I got two different conferences of sleeper teams. I got first one, Johannes. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Celtics, nobody's really buying the hype for it. So I believe in them. I know they're capable. They're healthy. They're gonna have Kemba back. They can do it. They most definitely showed us last year what they're capable of. They got better team chemistry, number one. Number two, they've been able to trust in their star, Jason Tatum. They've been giving him much more touches. We've seen what he can do. And my man Marcus Smart. As much as I hate the Celtics, I gotta say that man, he's dangerous. He's real dangerous. His defensive intensity, the way he's able to just come up in big moments, I'm scared of them. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the one team in the East that nobody. I mean, we know the Bucks. We know what the Bucks can do. They got pretty much the same style of play as they did last year, but what they've been able to do is just let Giannis do whatever the hell he wants. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go with the Western Conference sleeper team. And that's going to be. Y'all ready for this? The Portland Trailblazers.
No, no, not you two.
I gotta hear this though. This is probably gonna be good.
Look, between Damian Lillard and they have a lot to prove. They got taken out last year. What was it in the semis? What round was that? They got taken out last year. Yeah, so they got something to prove. I know Dame. You already know, Oakland native. Shout out to Dame time. He's been a man on a mission. You know, they've been able to get that far, and we don't know what's going to happen with Houston. That was going to be my second option, but I had to tweak it a little bit since we came up with the coronavirus that James Harden and Russell Westbrook came up with. So they were going to be my sleeper team, but if Westbrook is not going to be healthy and back in time, then I'm gonna have to give it to Portland.
And we got Nurkic coming back too, which is
they do
crazy.
They do
exactly. They got that big man. Shoot, I don't know, y'all, because only person I feel like in the West that would have been able to stack up with Nurkic, like pound for pound, was going to be the Joker. And we saw how much weight he's lost. I don't know if that's going to be aiding him or a detriment to his game, because, you know, he likes to be the big body in the paint, back people down. So we'll see what happens for Portland, man.
So
I mean, eat up the time.
No, you're good. It's good. It's good combo. But the Rockets, I'll tell you why they got 2 MVPs. Okay. Yes, they're probably one of the smallest teams in the league right now.
Not one of the. They
no,
are
they,
the smallest.
No, no, they're not. Oh yeah, Clint Capella's gone. Yeah. Okay. All right.
This guy got a sleeper team. He doesn't know the players on the team, man.
No. Listen.
They gotta get the ball home for the defense and get up the floor as quick as they can.
Facts. But listen. This is the thing here, okay? What have the last 4 championships succeeded on? Like, what was their initial success towards a championship? Playing what type of ball?
We talk about in small ball. We know that.
Exactly. What do the Rockets have right now? Small ball type of play that you know, like, I think they've thrived on at the end of, before COVID, they were literally one of the highest scoring teams, one of the most fastest teams. Like, a lot of people have them as sleepers just because of the fact that they're small. I think that's an advantage. But you can rebuttal on that. I don't care what you guys say. The Rockets gonna go deep into the playoffs.
I'll let Miles go first, then I'll go after.
They were streaky in that period. I'll give you that. It was I guess you say, a successful experiment. However, if we're being honest, bro, playoff basketball is a different type of game than the regular season. When it gets down to it, the defensive and the IQ of the teams and the defensive schemes and intensifies, you know, there's limited amount of fast break and high intensity action where you're not gonna get those. You're gonna be in the half court for the majority of the game. So if they're able to, if Mike D'Antoni is able to come up with a scheme that can allow Harden to keep doing what he's doing and get other players involved, rather than just having him going out to the perimeter or penetrating and kicking it out and relying on those shooters, we're relying on PJ Tucker. Who else we got? We don't know what's gonna happen. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But all I'm saying is, what I've seen, playoff basketball doesn't always translate to the regular season. That's just take it with a grain of salt, because for all we know, they could get up getting knocked out in the first round because they don't have nobody in the paint. They can't defend nobody. What if they may meet up with I'm gonna just go ahead and throw my team out and throw their gauntlet out. They end up meeting up with the Los Angeles Lakers. Then what? How the hell they gonna stop AD? You tell me.
Foul the fuck out of him.
I don't know.
Facts, but
I think they could put up a good match with any team, is what I'm saying, you know, regardless of size.
Yeah.
So
you know, one thing we're talking about too, just to wrap this up real quick, is we talk about, you know, Miles and I talk about teams or Houston having to adjust to other teams, but teams have to adjust to Houston too. So they got, like you said, they got a strong backcourt. A lot of teams in the West don't have that strong of backcourt.
Yeah.
To compete with them, you know what I'm saying? I mean, the Lakers lost Rondo, no AB. I mean, the Clippers don't really have a solid point guard. So it'll be interesting to watch. But oh yeah, I mean, you got LeBron. Yeah, you got LeBron. That's true. That is true.
I mean, we'll see. Me personally, bro, with the Sixers, bro, I don't know. I've always seen them as the top tier team. I don't know about them being like a Cinderella team. I think
it could be dangerous, but they just look, no home court advantage now.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's where the Celtics come into play. You know what I'm saying, bro?
I already said the Clippers and Celtics gonna make the finals.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
Like these guys are legit going to the game and not taking a shower after the game and going straight back to their hotel. Can you believe that?
That's nasty.
That's crazy. That's like AAU ball, bro.
Unhygienic.
No, that's what used to happen in AAU ball, though. Like,
Hey man, y'all nasty as hell.
like it's the guideline. They gotta follow it, bro.
I don't know how we got from Cinderella teams to taking showers and not taking showers.
No, I'm saying because of the advantages. You know what I'm saying? No one,
Right.
no one has a clear advantage. Maybe the Magic, just cause.
What they have? What's the upper hand?
Just
They got nothing.
because they're in Orlando.
They're in Orlando. They're gonna be kicked out in 2 weeks, and they'll be still in Orlando. You feel me? So I don't know. Hey.
Nah, but
Oh man.
enough with the Cinderella team BS. A lot of teams and a lot of players have been warned that if you leave the bubble, shit's gonna happen. Like, don't leave the bubble, or this is gonna happen. Do you guys think those players should be warned, or it's just suspended?
Start off with Miles first, man.
I'll let you go first. You gonna let me go first? Okay. Well,
Personally, the snitch hotline, by means of protecting the players, it's necessary. It's definitely something that should warrant consequences, and they need to be able to keep these players disciplined. But these are grown men. They're used to being able to go out and do what they want, and you gonna keep them inside of a resort for three months at a time. Eventually, everybody cracks. We already saw what happened in the first week. We got players ordering Chipotle. Shout out to Kawhi. We got players.
Wait, Kawhi, for real?
Man, dude is. I mean, from what I've seen, he might have ordered some DoorDash.
What Miles is doing is he's snitching on my guy.
Oh,
So making reports to the NBA. My team's gonna lose.
Tampering.
Finals. That's what's going on.
he's
Right
tampering.
now. Yeah.
Tampering.
Oh,
Look, I've been following Matisse Thybulle and JaVale McGee's blogs. Based on
Those
what
are
I've
amazing.
seen, them living life, and they are. If you guys haven't watched that, I do highly encourage you to go watch those vlogs. They're very insightful, and they give you a raw perspective as to what the players are going through. It's actually really good content. Shout out to Matisse Thybulle. Shout out to JaVale McGee. So what I've seen, I mean, they have a resort at their disposal, but there's limitations. So you want to have players follow rules and guidelines. You always got knuckleheads on the team. So I think it's a good idea, but it's on the play.
Can I go before you, Giannis?
Yeah, go ahead.
I personally don't think they should be warned, bro. If the guidelines are like the policy is to stay and not order shit or see anyone, bro, suspend the player. Point blank period.
yeah.
Or give him another 14-day, quarantine, because that shit's gonna affect more than just one person. You know what I'm saying?
It's like solitary confinement.
That's just my personal opinion. I think the warning is just not. It doesn't help the cause of like the whole bubble.
So
Players,
I don't think-
So you're saying that there should be somewhat of a suspension, basically.
Yeah, 14-day suspension, which a 14-day quarantine. You know what I'm saying? Just to be safe.
Well, that's already in effect, isn't it?
Well, I'm saying if they break the guidelines,
Right.
instead of, you see all these players breaking guidelines and like ordering shit, and they're just getting warned. What's the point of the
Yeah,
bubble?
but I'm
Just-
pretty sure when the regular season starts, it's gonna be enforced that it's a $50,000 fine plus a 2 weeks
suspension.
suspension is what I saw.
Okay.
But I could be wrong.
Well, I don't like the warning. That's all I'm saying. That's just me.
I mean, you know, it's so new that, you know, I think there has to be warnings because, you know, I think some people, you know, they see the guidelines, but they don't know exactly what is considered being out of the bubble because they're still there at the resort, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I think a warning is okay for now. If it's intensive, then yeah, for sure suspend them. But when the regular season comes, I'm all for that. You know, suspend them. 'Cause by then they should know, by looking at, you know, other colleagues or other, you know, teams, you know, messing up, they should learn from that.
Yeah.
Be ready for the regular season and just go from there. So.